The idea that gods or deities could have been ancient aliens visiting Earth is a hypothesis that has intrigued many people and has been popularized by various authors, most notably Erich von Däniken in his 1968 book Chariots of the Gods. This hypothesis suggests that many ancient myths, religious texts, and archaeological wonders of the world are evidence of extraterrestrial visitations. Proponents argue that many ancient civilizations displayed knowledge and technological skills that were far ahead of their time, suggesting they could have been influenced by advanced extraterrestrial beings. Examples include the construction of the pyramids of Egypt, the stone carvings of Pumapunku, and the Nazca lines in Peru. Many ancient texts and myths describe gods descending from the sky, using flying vehicles, or wielding powerful weapons. These descriptions are interpreted by some as accounts of alien encounters. Similar mythological themes and architectural styles found in ancient civilizations across the world, which were supposedly not in contact with each other, suggest to some that a common source of influence could be extraterrestrial. There are numerous artifacts that some claim cannot be explained by conventional archaeology. These include the Antikythera mechanism, a sophisticated ancient Greek analog computer, and various out-of-place artifacts, parts, that seem too advanced for their time. However, many of the technological and architectural achievements of ancient civilizations can be explained by human ingenuity, hard work, and the gradual accumulation of knowledge. For instance, the construction techniques for the pyramids have been extensively studied and can be explained without invoking extraterrestrial intervention. The interpretation of ancient myths as descriptions of alien encounters is highly speculative. Myths can be symbolic, metaphorical, or allegorical, and interpreting them as literal accounts of historical events is often problematic. The similarities between distant civilizations can often be explained by migration, trade, and cultural exchange. Humans have always been travelers, and ideas and technologies have spread across great distances. Despite numerous claims, there is no direct, undisputed evidence of extraterrestrial visitation in ancient times. The hypothesis relies heavily on circumstantial evidence and interpretation. While the idea that gods were aliens visiting Earth is a fascinating and imaginative hypothesis, it remains speculative and controversial. The majority of scholars and scientists favor explanations grounded in human creativity and the natural progression of technological and cultural development. However, the hypothesis continues to capture the public's imagination and serves as a stimulating thought experiment about the nature of our past and the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Is there any evidence that will lead to this idea? The hypothesis that ancient gods were actually extraterrestrial beings visiting Earth is largely speculative and controversial. However, proponents of this idea point to several pieces of evidence they believe support it. Here are some of the main points often cited. Archaeological anomalies. 1. Pyramids of Egypt. The construction of the pyramids, particularly the Great Pyramid of Giza, is often highlighted due to the precision and scale of the structures. 1. Some argue that the technology required to build such monuments exceeds the known capabilities of ancient civilizations. 2. Pumapunku. This ancient archaeological site in Bolivia features massive stone blocks with precise cuts and intricate designs that some believe could not have been achieved with the tools available at the time. 3. Nazca lines. These large geoglyphs in Peru are often cited as evidence because their full designs can only be seen from the air, leading some to speculate that they were created for or by aerial visitors. Mythological descriptions. 1. Ancient texts and myths. Many ancient texts and myths describe gods descending from the sky, flying vehicles, and powerful weapons. For example, the Hindu Vedas speak of flying machines called Vimanas, and various mythologies feature gods arriving from the heavens in chariots or on flying creatures. 2. Biblical accounts. Some interpretations of the Bible, particularly the book of Ezekiel, describe visions that are reinterpreted as encounters with advanced technology or extraterrestrial beings. Unexplained artifacts. 1. Antikythera mechanism. This ancient Greek analog computer, discovered in a shipwreck, is often cited due to its complexity and sophistication, which some believe is too advanced for its time. 2. Out-of-place artifacts, parts. Various artifacts found in different parts of the world appear to be technologically advanced or out of context for their time period. 2. Examples include the Baghdad battery, an artifact that some believe could have been used for electroplating, and the Saqqara bird, a wooden object found in Egypt that some believe represents an ancient understanding of flight. Cultural similarities. 1. Global architectural and mythological themes. Similarities in architectural styles and mythological themes found in ancient civilizations across the world, such as pyramids and sky gods, suggest to some a common source of influence. 1. This has led to speculation that these civilizations were guided by the same extraterrestrial visitors. Astronomical alignments. 1. Alignment with celestial bodies. Many ancient structures are aligned with celestial bodies. One, for instance, the Great Pyramid of Giza is aligned with the Orion constellation. Proponents argue that this indicates advanced astronomical knowledge possibly imparted by extraterrestrial beings. Counter-arguments. While these points are intriguing, they are not conclusive evidence of extraterrestrial visitations. Most of these anomalies and artifacts can be explained by human ingenuity, trade, cultural exchange, and natural progress in technology and knowledge. Furthermore, interpretations of ancient texts and myths are highly speculative and can often be explained by symbolic, metaphorical, or allegorical meanings. Conclusion. The hypothesis that ancient gods were actually extraterrestrial beings visiting Earth has long fascinated both the public and certain fringe theorists. Proponents of this idea point to various archaeological anomalies, mythological descriptions, unexplained artifacts, cultural similarities, and astronomical alignments as potential evidence supporting their claims. For instance, the precision and scale of the pyramids of Egypt, the intricate stonework of Pumapunku, and the vast geoglyphs of the Nazca lines are cited as examples of achievements that seem to exceed the known capabilities of ancient civilizations. Additionally, ancient texts and myths from diverse cultures describe gods descending from the sky, wielding powerful weapons, and traveling in flying vehicles, which some interpret as accounts of alien encounters. Unexplained artifacts, such as the Antikythera mechanism and various out-of-place artifacts, parts, are often highlighted for their technological sophistication, which seems incongruous with the historical context in which they were found. Furthermore, the global similarities in architectural styles such as pyramids and ziggurats and mythological themes such as sky gods and divine beings suggest to some that a common source of influence, potentially extraterrestrial, might have guided these ancient civilizations. The alignment of ancient structures with celestial bodies, such as the Great Pyramid of Giza's alignment with the Orion constellation, is also interpreted by some as indicative of advanced astronomical knowledge imparted by extraterrestrial visitors. However, while these points are intriguing and capture the imagination, they remain speculative and controversial. Most of these anomalies and artifacts can be explained by human ingenuity, innovation, and the gradual accumulation of knowledge and technology over time. For instance, the construction techniques for the pyramids have been extensively studied and can be explained without invoking extraterrestrial intervention. The intricate stonework of Pumapunku and the creation of the Nazca lines can also be understood through careful study of ancient techniques and tools. Interpretations of ancient myths and texts as descriptions of alien encounters are highly speculative and often overlook the symbolic, metaphorical, or allegorical nature of these stories. Myths are complex and multifaceted, and interpreting them as literal accounts of historical events can be problematic. Furthermore, the similarities between distant civilizations can often be explained by migration, trade, and cultural exchange. Humans have always been travelers, and ideas and technologies have spread across great distances through these interactions. In conclusion, while the idea that gods were aliens visiting Earth is a fascinating and imaginative hypothesis, it remains speculative and lacks robust empirical support. It serves as a stimulating thought experiment that challenges our understanding of history and the potential for extraterrestrial life, but it is not widely accepted in the scientific community. The achievements of ancient civilizations are a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring quest for knowledge and understanding, and they can be appreciated and studied within the framework of human history and development. Nonetheless, the hypothesis continues to capture the public's imagination and invites us to ponder the mysteries of our past and the possibility of life beyond our planet.